Hello, young man.
Young. You flatter me, sir.
Did you wash your ass today?
Well, that's what the 5 minutes was for.
That's why I had to wait 5 minutes for you to come to share. I had to wash my ass.
to make it dirty and then wash it. Who's pending friend request?
Why are you boys with you and bragging about all these friend requests you're getting?
I'm not bragging. I just didn't. I'm just.
Oh, look at me, my name's Dave. I'm so popular. Everybody wants to be my friend.
Friends. Everyone wants to be my friend.
What the fuck?
Have we thought about what we're gonna do today?
Well, no, of course not.
I've got a video of the week. I literally just watched it while I was shitting.
Washing your ass.
Yeah.
I'm sure this person is going to be thrilled that that's how you watch their content. Consuming whilst exhuming.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, sounds like you've had a beer already.
It's fucking 11:15 in the morning, bruv.
Of course you've had a beer then.
Yeah, of course I am. No, I'm joking.
Tuborg. He's had two Tuborgs.
Bro, I've not had Tuborg in ages.
Oh no, I didn't matter. This corner shop had them. I didn't care that I paid more than I probably would for any other beer. I was just like, I haven't had Tuborg in ages. I'm having it.
They used to do it in Weatherspoons, didn't they? They used to have Tuborg and lime for some reason. Never had lime with anything else, just Tuborg and lime.
Every single time I went in there, Ricky was in there. I was like, oh, Ricky's in spoons again.
Yeah, probably. Fucking alky, isn't he?
He's something.
That was a lie, by the way.
I know. He's something, but he's not an alky.
He's a little bitch.
I like how we just come to the conclusion.
If you ain't an alky, you're a little bitch.
You're just weak.
Yeah, you need to try harder, boy.
Damn tryhards.
We've got a barbecue later, which is an impromptu barbecue.
It's fine, man. That's what you got to do at the weekends. They just pop out of nowhere.
That's it. So let's bang out an episode, then I'll go get my meat on.
Oh, nice. Actually, if it's with Glyn, he does some really cool wieners on the
Wiener
schnitzers. He does some really nice hot dog sausages, don't he, from Lidl on there?
Yeah, they are pretty banging. And you get this Big Daddy steak.
Oh yeah, from Aldi. Yeah, I've got 2 of them in the freezer.
They are cracking, bro. They are so good.
My missus loves per kg because that's how they work out how much the price is in South Africa. So she's like, look at the price kg, and I'm like, yeah,
that's how they do it here.
I was like, no, we get an actual price of what the thing will cost, but it tells you underneath what the per kg, where they have to work out the price per kg on the meat because each meat is individually wrapped over there, so they have to then do the maths in their heads.
Losers.
Well, how much are these sausages? You working out, you little bitch? What?
Yeah, I've done my bit.
Done my bit. I put it on a fucking shelf, didn't I?
Wrapped it, stacked it, put it in a bag.
You're doing well today, Andy. I feel like you've had an injection of humour.
Oh, what are you saying? I'm not funny usually.
Yeah. No, joking. I'm joking. No, you are very funny, Andy. So so you've obviously started recording a long time ago to try and catch me at.
Yeah, dude, I was recording before you even joined the chat, bro. I've got 5 minutes of dead space at the beginning of this recording.
Well, you're doing what I was doing. He'll be in now. Now. Like we always do, we like to have a little bit of a plug. And our plug will be you can find us on all these cool platforms: Spotify, these nerds, DayZ. Then we've got give us a flick on Podbean. You find us on Audible, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music. We're on all of the stuff.
We'll get it right one week.
Yeah, and also
I found a new one actually.
Oh, a new one.
So it came up on the analytics when I was having a look at the our numbers. Where is it? There was a new one called Pocket Casts.
Pocket Wanks.
Who listens on Pocket Cup? What the fuck, dude?
Cheeky little Pocket Wank. Give us a little fucking listen on Pocket Wanks, lads.
You're a fucking dickhead. Oh my god. I can't. I just can't. Jesus, I can't even, bro.
How many people listen to us on old Wank of Pockets?
Well, in the last week we've had 148 on Pocket Casts.
What?
I don't know.
Where are these people listening to this? Hopefully we're touching audiences that we haven't already touched. Like that's like going to like Lithuania or.
And you'd be
somewhere.
Touching no one, boy. So yeah, you can listen to us on loads of different platforms. We have a merch line, which is from Spreadshop. It's actually going pretty well. You can find our links on our Discord or on our Twitter via Linktree.
They've all got certain names, so obviously if you want to put up a server that you like, it's in Server You Up. If you want to check out what merch line is what you wearing. The one that we want people to start typing in is Community Chronicles, because that section is at the end of this podcast and it is going to be another banger.
I've got a good one this week, and I think I might do 2 this week because the one that I want to do is from Ben again. It's from 1987. He's put 3 in because he's new to the game. He's getting himself in weird situations.
Yeah,
that you and I wouldn't get into.
We wouldn't get into, yeah.
So he's coming up with like loads of different stories. And there's a guy called Matt. He put one in about a bunker experience, but then he didn't type it. He typed some of it, and then he's given me some video clips to watch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to make that one up. Type that one out. I've got one from Daddy Wiggly Pants.
Legend.
Yep. What a crack. Actually, let's do Daddy Wiggly Pants later.
Yeah.
So tune in. Well, tune in. Stay tuned for that afterwards. But you are listening to episode 36.
36, yes. And if you're listening on YouTube, you're listening 2 days after everybody else on Sunday.
Time travel, baby.
Boom.
Happy Sunday, motherfuckers. Hope you're having a nice roast lamb. Hey, do you have roast lamb in summer? You don't have roasts in summer, do you, really?
Yeah, braais and barbecues, don't you?
What, for sun? Oh, well, actually, I was going to say it's Sunday today, and that's what I'm having.
That's what you're doing, yes.
Yeah. I was like, do you? No, you don't. So yeah, this is episode 36, and this one is all about being sneaky boys. Oh, Sneaky Boys might be a good title.
The Sneaky Boys.
Sneaky Boys. I'm a snake. Not Snaky Boys.
Man, when you used to do that in PUBG, that used to make me laugh so much. In that like intermediate lobby, the starting, that's so funny. I'm a snake.
I'm a snake. And then just getting everybody to copy you. For some reason, people would just start slipping around on the floor with you.
Yeah.
But, hey, this is not about snakes. This is about sneaks.
Sneakings.
Yeah, Sneaky Boys. Intro?
Intro. So I'll give you a little bit of a thing. So I went on yesterday, a little bit of a computer, had a little go on my old computers.
Do you want to redo that sentence, dude? Because that was not English.
It was English, but not in the words you know it, Jim. So I jumped on the old computer yesterday, and I jumped on a server that has brought the resurgence of Livonia back. Karma Crew's Livonia, Mike Doherty and his group of merry men and women have made that server, and
was he Robin Hood?
yeah, he's just robbing from the zero servers and giving to the other servers. No, but
disclaimer: we don't know that Mike has ever stolen anything in his life.
he hasn't,
apart from Dave's heart.
Lovely. Yeah, and I jump onto Livonia. Right, Livonia. We gotta say, 2/3 of Livonia's map is just bushland, in it. It's just open trees. And I'm going through some trees, and I see just one random guy. He was in the white hunter gear. Why would you wear this white hunter gear?
Okay.
I was like, okay. And he had a big green mountain backpack. And you know what I like? I found I only had a really small Talon, so I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna follow him and try and take his bag. I want that bag. I followed him for a bit, and he kept turning around. I was in quite good camouflage gear, so I was following him a bit. I followed him. Must have been following him for about 40 minutes, and then I said, kid, wouldn't it be great if you had that COD style stealth kill like you do with if you had a knife in your hand? Yeah, like you do with zombies sometimes, but you have to get them exactly right with the stealth kills. And I thought, fuck, that'd be amazing. Like, he's obviously thinking he's alone, and the only way I can now I have to give away my position if I want to light him up. Do you know what I mean? If I want to kill him. I really wish there was like a stealth kill. So I was like, bloody hell. But I was really sneaky, man. I was real sneaky, like behind him, and he was doing some very erratic stuff. I don't know if he even knew where he was going.
Probably not. Who does on Livonia?
Well, he was just heading south.
Yeah. I mean, so if I guess you didn't have any like sort of suppressor or anything.
No. This was just south of Topolin. So like, I actually only had I had a Papesha, I think.
Papesha.
Yeah, I had a Papesha. Papesha, PPSH, a Papesha.
Yeah, PPSH. I mean, that's a pretty good gun, man.
It's a pretty good gun, but it's one of them where it's not great for the headshotting. It's a low caliber. You got to really.
No, you just mag dump, mate. You mag
yeah,
dump.
yeah, but I want that bag. If I mag dump, I'm ruining that bag, bro. That's what I was all about. Fuck. And I had a nice hunting knife, so I was thinking, fucking, why can't I get behind him and slits his throat?
Fucking brutal bastard. I mean, you could have tied him up.
I'm not into that.
Oh, okay. Kink.
I'm not into that kinkery.
Yeah, so I mean, there's different. I mean, because you're going to be like in the woods in Livonia, like most of the time, right? Or in like a non-urban environment, I guess.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like I wouldn't have noticed him if he wasn't wearing like
white
outfit for Norway.
Yeah. Well, the mouse, he's on the wrong map, bro. Like,
yeah, he's on the fucking wrong map. So camouflage is key in the respects to stealth, like being sneaky, being quite sneaky.
That's one of our tips, I think, isn't it? Before,
yeah, it is.
Camouflage,
which is going to be our next uploaded TikTok.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You've promised something now.
Yeah, it's uploading on Tuesday.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've spoken about this as well before, haven't we? About different types of camouflage and all that kind of stuff. And we've also spoken about like avoiding detection, like not using, is it MSR, not main supply routes?
MSR
and stuff
main
like that?
supply routes, yeah, just the roads and stuff like that. Just staying off the main like loot routes and stuff. If you don't want to be seen, if you're one of these new players who just stay away from highly trafficked built up areas, try and go to these little places.
And you can help yourself by like getting chlorine. This is where all of our tips just kind of all merge into one whole like gameplay, right? Or one whole run where if you add chlorine with you don't have to go to the well.
Remember,
like, you
we
can just
should
go
maybe
to the
do
stream.
a run. Maybe we should do a run where if it's not a tip, we can't do it. So if we haven't got get better clothing tip, we're running around in the freshie gear.
Well, I know what the tip for this episode's going to
be. Get yourself a Tundra.
Oh no! Well, what we should do, what we should do is do a run where we try and do all of our tips before the list gets too big.
Yeah,
like in a single life.
Yeah.
So you saw this guy because he was anti-flaged, right?
You are very good today. Very good.
I've been in the sun. I've got dizzy head.
You got a fucking funny tablet and a fucking
funny tablet. Right.
When you put up that gazebo, did it knock your funny bone?
Do you know what? I did knock my ankle and I fucking started pissing with blood, so maybe that's the problem.
Oh, maybe it's just wheezy.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh. Harry.
So the problem you had there is that you wanted to remain stealthy.
Yeah.
But you also didn't want to light him up with your profession. Now, how could you have avoided that, really? You wanted to be able to execute him, but obviously that's not a mechanic in the game.
Yeah, and he was constantly moving, so I didn't feel there was a chance for me to tie up the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, and obviously he wouldn't have been able to hear me. Maybe I could have followed him to a bush where he went AFK and then tied him up, but then that's
an if. That's a big if, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a 1% chance of that actually happening. So
if you had a suppressor and maybe a better gun, so let's say, I don't know, maybe even a slightly better gun, like a scout, for instance.
Yeah, scout even without a scope suppressor would have been good, just to get that clean headshot. That was stealthy. Do you know what I mean? Get what I need and then chin it off. If I'm in the middle of the woods, the the percentages. There's no one going to be around. Someone else. He's clearly visible to nearly everyone in the area because he's just running around like a bloody Christmas tree.
No, running around like a fucking snowman,
lit up like fucking Jack Frost.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much in the way of stealth in DayZ, is there? I mean, yeah, you've got ghillie suits, and yeah, you've got like even improvised suppressors. But
we went through that about the ghillie suit, though, didn't we? It's actually very from vanilla. If you haven't found one on a heli crash site, the grind you need to do to get a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it doesn't really lend itself in way of like items or gear or whatever or loot for stealth, especially now they've taken away the ninja shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the wraps. I still reckon we should have ninja wraps, but they should be like difficult to find or difficult to craft, like the ghillie suit. Yeah. Like you should be able to have
100%.
almost silent foot, not completely silent, but I mean as silent as the ninja wraps. They're like tier 4 or tier 3 or something. They're just rare as fuck.
Yeah, can only be found in one certain area, so it pulls people to a choke point sort of thing if they want it.
Yeah, so it's risky business.
All the ninjas go to one place.
Yeah. So loadouts and like gear wise, what we're talking at the moment, we're talking ghillie suit and a suppressor. That's pretty much all we've got, isn't it? And then play style wise, you're gonna have to combine that with your play style, aren't you? Like by not going to wells, not going to MSRs, and overwatching and not. Shit, what's it called? When you're skyline, is it skylining?
Yeah, skylining, or you're on the horizons. Do you know what I mean? I think it's called skylining.
So that means like if you're on top of a hill, let's say there was someone down the bottom of the hill or across from you or whatever, they'd be able to see you against the backdrop of the sky.
Oh yeah, your silhouette would be pointing out massively.
Yeah, exactly. So don't do that.
A bit like that scene from Saving Private Ryan, when they got the thunder in the background and then they're on that hill and you can see them. Every time the lightning strikes, you can see the people on the hill.
Yeah. So that's a thing that people don't really think about. Oh, that's going to be it. That maybe a tip. I've just ruined it.
I don't know, man. With 5 million tips, and we give you them all. Yeah, that could be our tip. We could use that on, flesh it out.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Okay. We've also discussed a couple of episodes ago about the difference between playing a solo versus a group.
Yeah.
So the advantages and disadvantages. And it's obviously a lot more easy. It's a lot easier to play stealthy in a smaller group or solo, isn't it, than it is like with a group of 5 here, for instance.
Yeah, I mean, let's take for instance Taupe Rec. When he does eventually get a ghillie, he gets his perfect loadout that he wants. So he gets his plate carrier with pouches, because obviously you can't wear a backpack when you got a ghillie on. He wants a SVD. He doesn't take too much stuff. He just has a SVD with a maybe FX45 suppressed as his like close range sort of thing. And he'll just go out pretty much light and nimble, but trying to be stealthy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things you can't be that stealthy with a fucking Alice backpack on.
No, it's just kind of counterintuitive, isn't it? I mean, where are Taupe's ninja videos gone?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't really do ninja vids now, but I reckon it might start sneaking back in now. There's a crossbow involved.
Yes.
Because now the crossbow's involved, that adds that little bit of stealthiness, extra stealthiness, because now you could kill zombies and even kill players with that crossbow bolts. But the problem I always find with trying to be too stealthy, especially in towns and stuff, or trying to be stealthy in towns, is that suppressor. You shoot and it still aggroes the fucking zombies.
Yeah. So I can't remember, because it just happens now. I don't really think about it, but I'm pretty sure at one point there were subsonic. All the subsonic calibers would not aggro zombies. So things like 22 LR, 380. That's it, I think.
No, what's the one that goes in a VSS? 9
yeah, 39.
Yeah, 3.9.
Yeah, so they would. I'm pretty sure at one point they didn't used to aggro zombies. So stealth isn't just about like player versus player. It's also about versus the infected as well, right?
Infected and environment as well, because sometimes like you could be as stealthy as hell, and then the wolves go on you, and then you might need to go loud.
Yeah, how many times has that happened?
Oh, it goes loads,
especially in Livonia.
Especially in Livonia, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, beat you.
You're doing a little bit of Overwatch on a bloody heli crash site. You've already looted it. You're doing a little bit of Overwatch, a little bit of stealthiness, and then all you hear is, oh!
Yeah. Oh, in the background.
Yeah, you're like, oh, fuck me. You can do the stealth attacks on zombies, so, you don't make as much. So you can't. So if you're in a town and you know someone's around and there's a zombie in between them both, you can kill a zombie now, but it's so hard to get them the stealth kill on a zombie that, in fact, people like to just aggro them and run them away.
Well, the stealthiest option would be to not aggro them and leave them in place as much as you can. Because if you end up killing a Zed and then your town is then overwatched and you've left a dead zombie in the middle of the road because you've stealth killed him, then people are going to know you're there. Like, it's against the point. It's counterintuitive, isn't it?
That's one of our tips, though.
Yeah.
Hide the evidence.
Yeah, exactly. Hide the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So if people are hiding the evidence, you'll be absolutely fine. But then they might also be weirded out that, where the fuck are all the zombies gone?
Where have all the zombies gone?
Now, nighttime versus daytime stealth?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier at nighttime.
Of course.
To be stealthy. Obviously, you run the chance of someone having MVGs.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these red light over distance can't be seen, but white light and chem lights and fires can be seen for fucking miles.
No, that's updated now. That's fixed.
Is it fixed?
Yeah, that's fixed. Well, it's better. I say fixed. It's better.
Yeah, I was about to call you out on that. I'm glad you said.
Because there used to be, like, if you had a fire in, like, a shed or whatever, and it would just light up the whole environment like a fucking beacon, wouldn't it?
Oh, man. Like a Christmas tree. Top
like a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
We're in the height of summer, and you've mentioned Christmas twice.
Ho, 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 motherfuckers.
So, yeah, I think if you're going for a stealth run, you're going to be looking for those MVGs, right?
Yeah, like I said, like I've said before, MVGs and LARs are almost like rocking horse shit. You're never going to find it, man.
Well, I think the best place to find MVGs is on another player.
Yeah, but where did I find them?
They've probably found it on another player.
And where did that original player find it?
On another player, yeah.
On an admin.
It just keeps
the
going.
only way you can fucking find it.
It's just like, chicken or the egg, mate. It's chicken all the way. It's the creation of the universe. No one knows how it got there, but we do know is that it is there. It just kept coming. Well, who created that? Who created, you get all the way down to the Big Bang. Well, who created the Big Bang? Admins. Admins created the Big Bang.
Jesus. Admins. You think we're in some sort of fucking Truman show?
Yeah,
or
that's it.
Some fucking Matrix.
Whoever booted up the simulation that we're living in.
We're just living a full life, DayZ. Don't mean you can go around and start swacking people with fucking shovels, guys.
Can you imagine?
Doink! Just like Africa. You see some of the videos, they're fucking hilarious.
Be like the Purge. Like just one day a year it turns it into DayZ. Your neighborhood turns into DayZ.
That'd be ruthless, man.
Be absolutely savage.
Yeah, there's a guy with a nice car I want to steal. After the purge, it's now mine.
Yeah.
You didn't actually hurt anyone, did you? No, I just went out and stole that geezer's new fucking
just
Kia.
Went robbing.
I just went, fucking Kia? That's mine. His fucking charging point. He's there with a shotgun. Fuck off, mate. I'm just nicking your charging point. Right, I feel we've tailed off again.
We keep.
Yeah, so like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So I find finding suppressors is very hard. So bottles, always good to keep a good supply of bottles, and finding that duct tape is a lot easier. Keep a good plethora of about 2 or 3 bottle suppressors to stick on, say, your Tundra or your Mosin with your scope. Do you know what I mean? I find that quite easy. It's a lot easier to find a pistol suppressor and a lot of rounds. That one's quite good. Yeah. And that's good for pardon me, fucking hell. Killing zombies. Yeah.
So hey, you know where you find suppressors? Like actual suppressors?
Up your ass.
Okay. In the gas zones. At Riffy and at Pavlovo. Or on other players.
Gas zones, man.
Yeah. That's where you get them from.
Fucking headache. Hate it. Why did they even introduce that shit, man?
I can still hear you.
Oh, sorry, man.
Just talking to himself. It's all ending. It's all going to shit.
He's fucking mentioned it. That's my trigger, man. Andy's his fucking campers and mine is fucking gas zones, man.
So yeah, that's the gear you're looking for, really, isn't it? And then
Essentially.
how then? So what about like tracking and stuff like that? Like, because if you're stealthy, you're not just gonna go run and gun and blaze and light someone up. You're gonna want to track someone and get them in a vulnerable moment, and maybe wait until they're even at the well or cooking or
sweetest kill at the well.
that kind of stuff. Maybe even putting down a bear trap and overwatching the bear trap. But you're going to be like looking a lot, aren't you?
It's doing them choke points. What I like to do as well is getting yourself like front on to a door, to a building that's only got one door. Because people are quite meticulous when they go through towns. You are, I am, anybody is. They start from when they go in, they try and do both sides of the road and just work way through the town. So if you can see someone doing that, you can get yourself lined up.
You know where they're going. They're going to the end of the town.
You know where they're going. They're going to go to every house. So get yourself lined up on one of them doors that have only got one entrances. Say, what name a house that's got one entrance? A double red or a double green, whatever. They've only got one entrances. Making sure you can see into it. So, because when you open a door, it takes you that 0.9 of a second, 9th of a second for the door to open for you to run through, and that is where you're stood still the longest while looting through a town, rather than obviously going for your couple of sips of water at the well.
We could counter that though, can't you? So I never open a door like that. I always stand to the side and open it.
I try to run past it sometimes and open it.
Yeah, that's it. You just keep moving. So we're counter stealthing.
Yeah, but then that's us. That's our. We're like 1,000 IQ players.
Yeah, we're like MLG,
veteran.
bro.
We're fucking veterans at this.
FaZe Clan. FaZe.
FaZe. Well, we know what we're doing, man. We give people tips. We give DayZ devs tips, for Pete's sake.
The fuck is Pete?
I don't know.
Why are we doing it for him?
He's a fucking Stinky Pete, and he's from Toy Story. He's ruthless. He was probably the first guy to use his pickaxe.
That's a great one, Dave. Looking for the visual cues, I guess, and then just observing. Because we've spoken about it before. Again, the information is key, isn't it? Being the one with the most knowledge.
Let him do your looting for you. No,
let him loot the town.
Don't bother knocking him off at the start of town. Just knock him off. Look at what the houses he's eventually going to go to, or what route. Because obviously, this is a town by town, but there's only certain places, like, let's take for instance Delina or Solnichi. They're only going to be heading in one direction, aren't they? Let's be honest. They're going to be heading further inland through the town, following the main supply route, the NMSR, the main road. So like Novo and Svet, they're all going to be going that Northern Highway route. So find yourself, don't pop them off at the start, because then you've got to then get to their body, and then also maybe if you need to do some more looting, if they haven't got what you want, you need to go through the town that way yourself. So try and do it further. Let them do a little bit of work for you.
I agree. Good.
Agreed.
So then we're also looking for like sound as well, right? So sound is a big part of DayZ. So we're listening for things like footsteps, obviously, but then we're listening for things like doors, aggro zombies, gunshots, someone fighting one, like fighting a Z. You hear the or whatever. Oh, that was fucking terrible impression.
I always find when you've got two randoms that have teamed up with each other and you're the one solo, they talk to each other, and not many people knock down the talking thing to whisper.
No, that's true.
So they keep it on loud. So they're like in a building and you can hear it like fucking 200 meters away.
Yeah.
You're like, there's an American and a Yank in there. They're the same thing.
An American and a Yank. Yep, good. Right. Shall I edit that out, Dave? No, I don't think so either. No, I don't think so.
There's an Austrian and an Australian.
Australian.
How long did it take the Australian to learn English? Not joking.
I saw a post about Austria, and it said something. It was like made in Austria, and it said Mozart, not kangaroos.
Mozart, not kangaroos. Yeah. That's a good one, man. I like that, man. But yeah, no. So you get to you can hear that sort of stuff. There's like visual. Don't rush. If you want to be stealthed, the name of the game is be collective, calm, collective, slow, like gradual. You know what I mean? So for instance, we've all seen Enemy at the Gates.
Have we?
You definitely have.
I have, yeah, but I'm on the audience side right now. Have we, Dave?
Well, yeah. So where he puts snow in his mouth so the wolf can't see his breath, because obviously his breath's gonna give off like a little bit of mist. So he's, disguising himself like that. That's what you got to do. You got to, take your time, chill. Don't go things through fast. If you want to be stealthy, you've got to be on the peripherals of town, looking in, keeping to make sure you don't silhouette yourself. Sometimes snipers barely move 100 meters. Yeah.
For days. IRL.
Yeah, IRL. They piss and shit where they meant to go, where they lay sometimes.
Don't do that in game. That's camping. Camping bastard.
But yeah, no. If you know where you're going, and you just don't rush that way, because you're eventually going to get there. Just slowly there, and someone may even give you the opportunity rather than you give them the opportunity to take you out.
What about stealthy psychological warfare?
Like what?
So this is not something that I've done, but I'm thinking it might be a great idea. So
okay, are you going to get slating for being toxic?
No. Let's imagine.
I just wanted to save you.
Let's imagine you're overwatching Gorka. You got a ghillie suit, you got a tundra, you got a suppressor, black bottle suppressors on there, and you see a duo, right, running through and looting the town. Okay, you with me?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Me.
That's a decision to make. I'm with you though.
Let's put a trap, okay, a tripwire at the rear entrance of the hunting shop. Now, two things are going to happen. Either they're going to see it and go in the other entrance, giving you an angle, so you're forcing their hand, okay, to go to the front entrance, or they're not going to see it and it's going to mess them up, okay? Second thing that you can do, put a claymore somewhere in town and just set it off to distract people, get them looking that way, opposite to where you are, you know what I mean? So they're not looking at you.
Yeah, and then maybe some people push that sort of shit. Some people don't. So then if you get the person that don't, they're going to make their way towards your direction, because obviously you've put it in an area where you're not. So then
that's a win-win. They're either coming straight towards you or they've got their back to you.
Yeah.
And then third, what about just taking pot shots? You're suppressed. You can take pot shots to draw people out. You can take pot shots to draw infected to other people.
Do you know what some people do? These camper people, they do a lot of this baiting.
Yeah,
but they make baiting sound horrendous. So they're just shooting with the same weapon, and then they're like, so when I hear baiting, I'm like, that guy's shooting his SKS. He shot all 9 rounds of his SKS, and no one's replied back at him.
And then there's a short break, and then 2 more.
Then 2 more of the SKS, and you're like, he's had to reload and shoot twice. So yeah, when me and Andy do baiting, sometimes we have 2 separate weapons, and we make it sound like someone has eventually won, and there's always that one last shot, the headshot.
Yeah, that's it. A double tap.
It's a double tap, one of our tips. So we always do that. So either I shoot a load of rounds with a Scorpion, and then Andy does a couple of shots with a Mosin, and then there's a 2-second, 3-second gap, and then there's one more shot because he's killed me because I had a shitty little Scorpion. That attracts people into the area for you to be a little bit stealthy now, and they're going to be looking for you. So actually, they're coming, and
you have given them the upper hand, like inverted commas or whatever. You know what I mean? They think that they have the drop on you. Now, I don't. What's it called? Baiting has its place. It's not for every run that you have. It's for those runs where you've been running for 3 hours and you just haven't seen anyone. You know, that kind of thing.
We get a bit bored sometimes, man. Yeah. We get a bit bored. Remember that one where you nearly lost you did lose your Timberwolf, but we lost Mark. Yeah. That one, we got bored hard. We started going loud, killing zombies, and someone then stealthed into us.
That's right. I mean, you play fucking how you want to play it. It's not for us to tell you that, but that's just how we.
It is
how we use baiting.
They want us to tell them how to play.
Oh shit!
But yeah, what?
That's right. I'm playing with the Stanley blade, and I thought I just cut my thumb.
What the fuck, man? I'm playing with a paintbrush.
Yeah, because I'm fucking hardcore, aren't I? So
All right, so we've talked a lot about. No joking. I'm joking. So we have talked a lot about sort of stealthy things, stuff like that. Like how do sometimes you can kill animals with your suppressed pistol and then cook them up in the woods away. Just getting away from that fire as soon as you've got your cooked meat, get away from it straight away.
What about dousing your fire? You can put water on your fire to put it out.
Yeah, you can douse your fire as well. Some people do it in these sheds, and then there's no smoke, like a smokeless fire, because in the shed it don't produce fire and it doesn't suffocate you.
But it does produce light at night.
It does produce light, so at night time it's a no-no. But another one, people like to use the little gas hob things on with your cooking pot.
That is a good. I didn't think of that. That's good.
I don't regularly use that, to be fair. Do you?
Oh, no, because we don't really play stealthy.
No, we don't play too stealthy.
We play sneaky, but we're
don't
play
loud
stealthy.
And proud, yeah.
Loud and proud. Not silent but violent.
Yeah, silent but deadly. Yeah, that's something crazy like farts. Yeah, so I was like, say, what stuff do you think the devs, Andy, could introduce? And I mentioned one at the start of this episode or the start of this segment. What do you think the devs could do to make it more stealthy? Because at the moment, you really have to go loud most of the time. There's not many opportunities until you're latter tier.
Yeah.
There's what stuff. I mean personally, I'd like a stealth, being able to stealth kill with knives.
Well, like Agent 47 and like with a rope.
Yeah,
the neck. Fishing wire.
But it's just because now you've got to go up to them, and you might have the drop on them. You get 2 slashes with your machete. Geezer's got a gun. He's turned around. He's got you, but you've had the drop on him. But because you've only got a machete, you can't kill that geezer, and he's not seen you until you've hit him twice, and he's turned around and lit you up. So the devs have actually given anyone with a gun the upper hand.
So what about? I know I mentioned like ninja shoes and that, but I think I've got something better. So I've been seeing a lot about Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater has been like remade or whatever for latest generation console, and I love Metal Gear Solid. And in Metal Gear Solid 3, you can apply camouflage, A to your clothes and B to your face.
Oh, that would be good, man. They've done spray cans, didn't they, in certain servers? That's only a mod, though.
No, well, it used to be vanilla spray cans.
I think it used to be, yeah.
But what about then? So if you were like, let's say you were at VMC and you're in the canal, you could just cover yourself in like mud.
Yeah. No,
and you could just be like a mud goblin with a shotgun.
Do you know what I like? You know them camo netting that you put on on building? Remember that one mod you could cut it up and make a little ghillie suit?
Yeah,
that one was very good. That one made you look like that one looked like you actually blended in. Actually, you blended. I feel personally that one you blended in more to the environment than the ghillie suit itself.
I think at a distance you look like a poorly rendered tree.
Yeah.
I think that's why it worked so well.
Yeah, but if you were in like a prone position down, then you would literally look like an extra mound on the contours of the ground.
Yeah, no,
which was very good. It was a very good one. I quite enjoyed that one.
All right, so you want stealth executions, and I'd like some adaptive camouflage.
Yeah. What would you like, guys? Put in our Discord. Let us know what you feel could be added, or what you feel that is in this genre of stealth. What we've missed out, because we would like to know. Because me and Andy don't play stealth too much. We're a duo, and if you've checked out our TikTok episode, like videos and stuff, we don't really do much of this stealthy stuff. We're just out there walking along fucking main roads.
Yeah, we don't apply any of our tips. We love the MSRs.
Literally.
Friendly? We've covered loads of stuff, but I think, actually, now we've spoken about it, I think there's more stealth in DayZ than I originally thought. There are a load of things that you can implement and use to be as stealthy as you can. I just think they could do a little bit more.
A little bit more that could be had as such, but no. That's us hoping.
What if they added like darker, like just, I don't know, like clothing wise that lends itself to stealth instead of this medieval update,
Yeah.
You can have knights and ninjas.
Yeah, maybe there should be more of a cloak, like a dark cloak.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
Well, like Harry Potter's cloak of invisibility.
Yeah. Oh, unbelievable mod.
Oh shit! I've just opened Spotify. I didn't mean to. We're moving on to Community Chronicles. What was that?
That was the little sound that the sloth made from the Crooks.
The fuck are you talking about?
You know that Disney? Is it Disney? Pixar? Yeah, no, it's like a
Croods.
Croods, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, they were the
little tiny sloth, mini sloths. We start off with Daddy Wiggly Pants.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Do you want me to do this one?
If you want.
Or are you doing it? Or have you got yourself in the mindset for it?
I don't know. Go for it.
Okay. But Daddy Wiggly Pants, right? He says this is a genuine story from official. Okay, so this is official servers. I was creeping around Kamensk military base. As you do, crouch walk in so as not to disturb any of the Zeds. I walk into the L shape in the middle of the base and bang, my screen goes blank. I'm on con.
Oh.
It was a tripwire and a stun grenade.
Oh, it could be worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. I wake up fully expecting to be okay. It was so quiet. I'm not. I'm restrained. Someone's tied me up. Jesus, someone's into kink, isn't they?
What the fuck? Look at it, you. Was it you?
It's slap and tickle. I turned up.
Just wakes up standing over you like that. Hey.
Hello, young student, Alice Clark.
Welcome to my dungeon.
Welcome to my L-shaped hell.
My L-shaped dungeon of blood and love.
There's a guy standing over me. He is systematically taking
Wanking.
all my clothes off. What? No, all my loot and moving it into the shower block. You're my bitch now, boy. Don't drop the soap. No, he did not say that. I'm talking. I'm asking if he's going to kill me, but he ain't talking back. Oh. Sketch, man. He proceeds to strip me of everything. Even my shoes. Now he said, "Except my shoes."
Except his shoes. He's not a foot guy then.
Yeah.
He hasn't got the foot kink.
He hasn't got the foot kink. He unties me and motions for me to leave with his rifle, like "Versteh, schnell." But he doesn't say it. He just points the rifle like, "Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of my L-shape, boy.
Get the fuck out. You've just brought this shit to me. This is free loot for me, you little bitch." I ask him if I can please have at least my knife back so I can take care of the zombies and get warm and etc. He nods and I go into the bathroom to gets it. He does say gets it as well.
He actually written gets it.
Yeah, gets it. I kind of like that. Gets it, boss. The lad then lets me leave and lets me crack on. How long was that geezer waiting for me to do that and to come by so he could do that? And he didn't even want to talk to him.
We've all been there in those situations, right? Where we've come across something or we've just found something so unique that they must have just been sitting there for like 2 hours waiting for someone to fall into the trap. Or how often do you fall into a bear trap and then nothing happens, right?
Oh,
but then there's going to be that time.
Their bear traps and just fuck off. I'm like, yeah, I'm not waiting.
But then there's going to be that time where you fall into a bear trap and then someone's there.
What I don't like about certain people that do that, I like this geezer. This geezer's kept him alive and just was like robbed him. That is a cool interaction.
Absolutely.
Being held up, being robbed. Someone that breaks your leg with a bear trap actually comes with a splint and like mends you and acts like your saviour, but in fact he's the one that's done it to you and he's laughing inside. I like that sort of interaction. This geezer's obviously stripped him down, made him feel very vulnerable, but then gone, actually, I'm in control of this situation, you can have your knife back. Now fuck off. Without saying it.
Yeah, I think that's the better way to. That's my favoured way of playing DayZ, at least. Anyway, playing for the interaction instead of the kill. I guess doesn't matter about the kill. You got the dude's gear. What are you going to get from killing him? Some situations is fine.
Right, fair play to Daddy Wiggly Pants though. He you know when he was uncon, he could have easily gone, oh fucking hell, boom boom boom, respawn. Yeah, but he didn't. And then found silent but deadly stood above him. Get your clothes off, boy.
Yeah, that's stealthy play, bro. Stealthy play.
Why is my head on fire? No joking.
Do we do another one?
Do you want to do another one? But I think you need to do the next one.
All right, we'll do. Let's do another one only because hang on, we've got quite a few to be. I don't know. I think I might save it.
Okay,
we're gonna save it.
All right, we're gonna save yours, Matty, and we're gonna save the other one, Ben. But please, the rest of the Discord, please put them in there. We're actually really enjoying these. We need to get some more in there, but we have got a few in there at the moment. But yeah, some of them are hilarious. Like we said before, they pop up for a couple of minutes for the rest of you to see, and then they disappear. So then you have to listen to this awesome new section that we have come up with.
Friendly. Friendly.
So, video of the week. Video of the week today is done by probably the best DayZ content creator that I know. It's Baby Nades.
Oh, nice.
Baby Nades has got here DayZ 2, everything we need to know. He literally does 23 minutes of going through the logicale of why he thinks DayZ 2 is going to be created. He obviously, at one point, he talks himself out of it to then talk himself back in it. So it's actually really good. And he is a very well constructed argument rather than just being unconstructive and going, there's obviously going to be a DayZ 2, because quite obviously they've done very well with this game. There's going to be a number 2. But he has done it well, and you cannot argue with his rationale.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. I haven't seen that yet.
Baby Nades is going to have a fucking cabinet full of winners medals for video of the week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to buy him something from IKEA. Buy him a cabinet from IKEA.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fucking searching YouTube. Baby Nades. Let's have a look.
Baby Nades, DayZ 2, yeah. So
DayZ 2. Ah, yeah. Oh, you released it yesterday. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. I watched it just
later.
a minute ago on the toilet.
You were on the toilet for 23 minutes.
Well, 15-ish minutes, and then the wipe afterwards was a bit awkward.
Your finger slipped through the paper.
No, we get fucking 4-ply, bro.
What?
Only the best for my baby's bum.
Someone's making bank.
$7. Not joking.
Hello. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
What's the tip?
I don't know, man. I think the fans have heard me rattle on a little bit too much now, so they're asking for Andy's voice.
Are they?
They are.
I wish they weren't, because I can't find my tip list.
Fucking hell.
I found it. I got it.
They've heard me do Chronicles of fucking video of the week. Now, like, boring. Get the other guy on.
Oh no! Yeah.
We come up with one during this episode.
Yeah, we did. I forgot. All right, let's give it a name. So,
give it a name. Give what a name? I need to know the fucking thing first.
Yeah, I'm fucking thinking. Can you not hear my cogs turning?
Fucking
Jesus
hell.
Christ! Tell you what, it's about skylining, right? So don't skyline. We spoke about stealthy plays today. This can play a part in your run or how you play, whether you're playing stealthy or not, because everyone needs to be sneaky in DayZ, whether you're stealthy with it or not. And skylining is when you're on top of a hill, or not even a hill, just on top of something, I guess, even a rooftop or a mound or whatever. But then your background is the sky, so you're silhouetted to anyone looking at you.
Silhouetted on the horizon.
That's it. So the way to avoid that is just step down a little bit. Make sure that the top of what you are looking at, or standing on, the top of whatever you're standing on is level with or above your head. Yeah, you can't see over the other side, but just you can move back and forth. That's fine. And you'll skyline for like 2 seconds at a time. Is much better than skylining the whole way. Or even if you're just running towards a destination, run along a side of a hill, not on top of a hill. You know?
Yeah, that's a big one. That is a big one, and a lot of people just try and run on the top so they can see everything. But if you drop yourself just down a full body, people won't see you as easily. You won't be just so recognizable.
And then you've got cover from let's say you're running on the left side of a hill. You've got cover from the right side. No one can see you on the right side, and you can still see everyone on the left. So don't skyline.
Yeah, don't skyline, Paul Walker. That was his car in the first Fast and Furious. Skyline.
We can just call it Nissan Skyline.
Oh, yeah. Sick, bro.
And then people be like, what the fuck's that about? Be like, you got to listen to episode 36,
It's a car one. We got a car tip.
All right, cool. Tip done. Team up. Is this episode done?
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Whoa. Now, I feel like we haven't said thank you wholeheartedly in a little while. That's probably a lie. Probably say thank you all the time. We're British. We're polite.
No, we do, man. But we do appreciate all the interactions the guys have with us on Discord and on Twitter.
And gals.
And also on the TikTok as well. We have a lot of comments. People like a little bit of banter on the old Tiki-Toki.
Fucking hell.
I don't know why I said it that way. That
You're
was
a
weird.
fucking mong.
Mong, Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't offend me like that.
No, honestly, I can't thank you enough. We couldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys listening. So, you listening right now, thank you very much.
I really enjoyed the community we've built up though over this last 36 episodes. Though it's been great. We have our hip Celt with our dry sense of humour to our Chronicles man himself, Ben.
Yeah.
We've got Cowboy Hat Yasmin. We've got a full plethora of people, man. Who's been here since the start. Speed Scaler.
He's a legend, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he does so much, man. Love it. Just genuinely love it. And we're sorry if we don't mention certain people on other episodes, but we will get round to mentioning all of you guys, especially the guys that interact with us a lot. We do mention you quite a bit. And on the end, we just want to say, fuck you, Wes.
You're a fucking dick. You're a bellend. Not you, Wes. Dave.
Yes, Wes is a bellend. No. How did you know? Fucking changes his more time. Changes his name on Discord more times than fucking Mark changes his underwear.
Well, that ain't hard. By the way, his pants are hard because he's been wearing them for too long.
Too long.
Just crusty boys.
Get out. We need to end, man.
We need to finish this episode. Oh my god, we're just offending everybody.
I just love it. Like, fuck you, Wes.
Thank you very much for listening. Like I said, we very much appreciate it. Join us on our Discord. Discord's getting really busy, which is awesome. Just Twitter and all that pluggy shit. We love you, and we'll see you next week.
Ciao for now.
You still stick to the ciao for now forever. I love how Wes was last week's episode came out. He was like, you son of a bitch.
He's like, I thought I was in Germany for food.